Okay, so for the sake of the video, I turned off all compression, I turned off everything, so all you're hearing is clean gain at this point. So this video review is on the Neumann U87 compared to the Neumann M149. So my main focus here is going to be on the Neumann U87ai, because we haven't done a video review on this. And this is an industry standard microphone in New York and Los Angeles. When you go into a studio, it'll be a Sennheiser 416 or it'll be this Neumann U87. We're looking at about $3,600 for this microphone here. This microphone here is about $5,600. Right now, again, only phantom power. The phantom power is being supplied to the U87 by the Manley core, and the M149 phantom power is being supplied by an Avalon 737. Overall, you can hear they are different preamps, so it's going to be a little different, but if you can hear this combination extremely bright, extremely present, extremely forward in the mix. And right here I am kind of getting up on the mic using a pop filter. And this is kind of the sound you're going to be hearing in most recording studios here in Los Angeles. This should be your baseline professional quality recording sound. So we can try something on it. Critics and audiences agree that it's the year's best film. Critics and audiences agree. The all-new Mazda, the all-new Civic RS. At the Children's Hospital, there's a place for you to donate today at St. Jude's Children's Hospital. So I'm just trying to do different volumes and things like that. You can hear the microphone, but then if I hop over onto this microphone, you can hear that it's kind of not as bright. It's much more neutral. As opposed to this bright AI sound that this microphone is known for, which is why it's so great for vocals, because you can just hear, I can clearly hear that it just brings that top mid-range just super forward and present into a mix. It's a very present microphone. This is something that you're going to take your EQ, you're going to work on, you're going to build and craft a sound around it. Having said that, I'm going to run into the booth and I'm going to dial in my settings that I have for both, and then we'll do a shootout. So let me run over there and let me put on my settings for these guys. Okay, and now we are back with the EQ and compression engaged. So I will direct mostly to the U87 here, and this is again running through the green cable, which is the Manley core with its compression and presettings going, and my black cable here, my yellow cable, is the Avalon 737 with some gentle compression and a little bit of EQ to brighten up the highs a little bit on this microphone. Both gorgeous microphones. Again, this is the industry standard in Los Angeles for vocal recordings, and I'm kind of far back on it, so I should be in session. You're going to be about here, so this is the sound you're going to hear. If you can afford to go to this $3,600 range, this is the microphone you will have for life. This is a lifer microphone. If you can, you should, however you manage your situation, you should be able to get as close to this sound, even if you have to buy a $700 microphone and then fix it in post-production with your filters or whatever you do. You need to be at this competitive sound in order to compete with other voice artists in the marketplace, because the pros have nice gear like this. So just hold that as a thought. It doesn't, you can just buy the microphone and jump right there if you can afford it, or you can kind of be creative and figure out how to kind of generate that sound. But overall, I just wanted to bring this onto the channel, introduce it to you in case you don't know about it. But in every voiceover studio in Los Angeles, they should be having one of these, or a Sennheiser 416. This would be your ideal microphone to cut a demo on or to showcase your voice at the best and highest quality. So a Neumann U87ai. This is the newest model of this. They sell vintage ones and things like that, and a lot of other companies will attempt to clone this microphone or create a version that sounds like this. But if you can go with the OG original, definitely do that. So many try to copy, but if you can go for the real thing and get that real sound, you can. And maybe this sound is not for everyone. For me, it does sound very present, very, very bright, maybe a bit too abrupt for my voice, because it's just I don't know how would you describe it? Just a touch sharp for me. As opposed to what I'm used to. But it's still, that's just me being picky and going through all these microphones and seeing what I like. And then over here, I have, the M149, which I'm still adjusting settings daily and trying and seeing what I like about it, and getting those perfect settings. And really that's going to happen per session, and your ears kind of get used to the certain microphone that you're working with. But the thing about this is when I go from one and I immediately hop over to another, it's a great way to tell, the instant differences. So this just obviously to me is just a much more present, upfront, brighter, top mid-range punch presence that also the Manley reference has. So I see why why these two microphones are compared to each other so much, because it's a very similar, different, very close, but different sound, different flavor of that same feeling you get. So the review of the Neumann U87ai microphone as compared to the Neumann M149 microphone. Thank you for watching.